Misadventures of Georgette Lemaire on Twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093 is brought to you by the Royal Court Free Company of Genova. The Misadventures is next live right around the world on Twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam, and is a designated non-spoiler stream. Bonsoir tous mes amis. Good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening wherever you are. You're tuned in to the Misadventures of Georgette Lemaire on Twitch.tv/HomoHomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. A designated non-spoiler stream brought to you by the Royal Court Free Company of Genova. My name is Manga Boy Pongatoy, the gift that keeps on giving. This is the second portion of part 1 of the conclusion of Ishgardian restoration for Final Fantasy Patch 5.3X, brought to you in color by Square Enix. We are doing part 1. This is taking place in Genova server, and this is the final stage, the last concerted works for Ishgardian restoration. Hoarfrost Hall is the last structure to be created. There are 4 stages, that's 4 shifts. This is the last one that will be taking place. And a party finder has already been posted, so if you are on Genova, if Genova is your home world and you are on Ether, we have a party finder up right here. Firmament, Hoarfrost Hall, stage support for the last shift in Ishgardian restoration. You have to be a disciple of the hand or a disciple of the land to get credit for leveling as well as receiving Sky Builder scripts. What a journey it has been. It's been a great journey building a good deal of places in this part of the firmament. We've already created Featherfall, we've already done the Abacus, and now we do the last part, Hoarfrost Hall. The PF is open, so you are not obligated to take part in Party Finder, but for the immersion purposes, you'll want to get the work done so that all this will finally be finished, and we will be playing the last portion of side quests. There are side quests that come from completing this portion of Ishgardian Restoration. That one more wave of Ishgardian Restoration for patch 5.4, the last portion of the Firmament that is coming, that will be starting sometime in December. We'll be starting in 32 minutes, which means we will be beginning at about 5:38 or 5:39 p.m. Pacific time. There's already some people here awaiting the start of the final stage. Take a look at that view. You look at that. We already have a few people here on Genova. We'll be getting started with processing material, getting material, processing material, and then applying it. It's going to be what it's going to be. You can see some of the buildings over there, as well as the place where we'll have to go ahead and head to Ogbert to get his thoughts on the completion of Featherfall. That we'll be doing a string of side quests that will go with this, and this will be narrated. I will be narrating since this is our first playthrough of those side quests. Next week on Curl, we will be doing the same thing, but this time with Karu Harukawa, a white witch of the company that may be coinciding with Glorious Combat, which is the free company's open to the public PvP dueling tournament at the Wolf's Den. We are at half an hour to go. See, there's already some people here with their minions taking a good view. Let's see how this structure is going to be. This place, Horfrost Hall, is where all of the merchants and all the NPCs, they will be housed here. This is where they're going to stay and work. So they rest here. They'll have their meals here. They'll sleep here. Then when morning comes, they'll head down, head over to these structures below to work and earn their keep. Way far beyond is the new nest. That's the home for all of the refugees who, well, not refugees, those residents of Ishgard whose homes have been lost during the Dragonsong War. They're being given their own housing. You're at 29 minutes to go. We're gonna go ahead and probably go ahead and put in some custom subject. Now I have this program. It's called Concept Matrix, also known as CM Tools. This program allows me to change the default music into an ideal music, ideal on my own choice of soundtracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off voice and give you some of my favorite tracks from the game. Now, if you like what you see on this broadcast, please be sure to hit the follow button on your Twitch player, the subscribe button on YouTube and bell notification button, and the like button on Facebook. In November, we will of course have this entire or for us all 4-stage and side quests on Curl. Next week we'll have Glorious Combat. Nico Ino is also going to be doing a special run of the Crystal Tower raid series. So she's the only one that has not done Crystal Tower. Crystal Tower is required to advance the main story quests as part of the Realm Reborn revamp. It's also required to run the patch 5.3 main story quests. In December, we'll be having a playthrough of 5.4 main story quests, the Eden side quests, and also maybe some other run through of side content from Boja. Maybe doing some farming for those frogs or doing some work, taking care of business there. And also in December, we'll have Starlight Celebration. We've decided that this time Georgia Lemire is going to be doing a playthrough of Starlight Celebration. So please be on the lookout for that on twitch.tv/homohomo2093, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. Alright, it's time for some custom music. Enjoy. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Oblivion. Turn the light on. Oblivion. The edge is calling tonight. The edge is calling tonight. Oh wow. God.
as she leads you to die! As she leads you to die! Die! Take the master manly! Take the what you're gonna see! Take the vibe you're in your being! Turn away! That's away! I'm the end and I'm the beginning! Hate the wrong thing unbelieving! Hate the wrong thing unbelieving! Say my name! Say my name! Sephiroth! And then you let it aside. And then you let it inside. Where the serpent lies! Where the serpent lies! Take the master man think of what you're gonna see. Think your mind into the mean. Turn away. Turn away. I am the end and the beginning. Say my name! Say my name! Sephiroth! Sonic Boom! Elton Alexander goes to the last time with a thunder. 8 to the Elton Alexander goes to the last time with a thunder. 8 to the Elton Alexander goes to the last time with a thunder. 8 Elton Alexander of the last Eight Elton Alexander of the last Alexander. Eight Elton Alexander of the last Alexander.
This is the Misadventures of George Lemaire on twitch.tv/HomoHomoDiscernity, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam. Designated non-spoiler stream brought to you in living color by the Royal Court Free Company of Genova. My name is Pongboy Pongtoy, the gift that keeps on giving. Less than 7 minutes remaining. Start of this final shift for Batch 5.3X Ishgardian Restoration. The steps are simple. Pick up material, process material, and apply. There's room for one more person here in this Pathfinder, and that's what Wrath in Sky added. We are full. Party is full. There are 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining to the start of concerted works for Hoarfrost Hall. After this Ishgardian restoration for patch 5.3x shall be complete. Would you believe it? All these weeks of delivering supplies for the stockpile, working in the diadem, now it will come to a head, the fourth and final stage for this building, and with this the final concerted works. Upon conclusion of Hoarfrost Hall, stage the fourth, shift the final, we will be heading over to Ogbert. We'll give his thoughts on proceedings. That will begin the string of side quests. All side quests will be completed with the dialogue. I will be doing narration, so we'll be here for a while. Others will be speed rushing their way through completion of the side quests. Georgette will not be doing that since this is the first playthrough of Ishgardian Restoration for the entire patch. There's 3 minutes remaining to the start. If you like what you see on this broadcast, please be sure to hit the follow button on your Twitch player, the subscribe button on YouTube, and the like button on Facebook. This is being broadcast to over 190 countries and territories on the internet, on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Steam, and is free to view. Thank you to all followers and subscribers across all 4 channels of the Misadventures. I appreciate your support, because you all are the finest people. And as a friendly reminder, in these tough times, make sure to keep your social distancing, practice proper hygiene, wear a face covering if you must go out, practice social distancing, and don't get sick. Because together, we will win. Next considered works, if the pattern holds, will be in patch 5.41. And it will include a special monument with a symbol for class that is the strongest. On crafters or gatherers. 1 minute warning. Less than 1 minute. Arranca! Let's go! Vamos! Vamos! And they come from everywhere. The 1, the supply pile. 2, the workstation. And up the stairs they go! Go, 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 go! Vamos los artesanos, ¡ale, les Make 3 contributions as gold rating. Go, 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 go! Faster, faster, vámonos! Vámonos, le Genove, ale! Two. Gold! These aren't normal knees, these are knees of light and darkness. Well, you're not wrong! Yes!
isn't it yet. Take a look around and feast your eyes on Featherfall, the latest district of the firmament now open for business. And needless to say, we couldn't have done it without you. As you doubtless already know, Featherfall serves as the firmament's commercial district. Here you'll find branch offices across the factory, an impressive residence with tall and a lively marketplace, or you'll find traders and merchants bringing goods from all. I know when the merchants, craftsmen, and laborers have been beating down our doors when we make a new home here. And I can blame them. Why? I've half a mind to relocate here myself. Lord France, I believe it's only a matter of time before Featherfall becomes the living, beating heart of the firmament. Look, thanks, I reckon it's half there already. Ours is still work in progress. There's plenty of construction and restoration work yet to be done. If you'd be so kind as to help us keep a steady stream of supplies flowing in, we'd be grateful as ever.
Now it's time for the side quests. Again, we're gonna go ahead and head up. First site, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the base. Let's head over to St. Rosse's, get started. Georgette, it is always a pleasure to see you here in the firmament. You'll be pleased to hear the district is home to an ever-growing number of thirsty, satisfied residents, thanks in no small part to your tireless efforts on our behalf. In particular, I am proud to say that we have spared no effort to realize Lady Hilda's ideal of a place for one and all, and have a roof over the head and food in the belly, provided they are willing to work hard and make an honest living. Seeing as things are progressing most swimmingly in the front, I have decided to turn my hand to Lord Gridin's astute recommendation. During Jing, the flow of goods and services, so to build a thriving economy that will serve as the area's life. As such, Gridin's men have been hard at work to the final touch of the board of Featherfall, which is to serve as the firmament center of commerce and trade. There is but one remaining issue to resolve, namely, how we might distinguish our own marketplace from the jeweled brazier. For all, if we hope to attract vendors and customers alike to the firmament, we must offer something that they cannot already find at a more established location. To give the matter considerable thought, it's agreed. What if we were to bring in merchants from the realm of by the trader? That Featherfall might be the Holy Sea's new hub of foreign trade. It is a most inspired idea, would you not say? And if you would not disapprove, I would ask you to accompany me as our designated emissary to the 3 city-states. All who better to convince our esteemed guests to make the journey here to Ishgard than one of your influence and prestige. And if you would not disapprove, quite honestly, I would be accompanying you as well. Lord Charlemagne! It is far from my place to check, but for whatever reason would the Count de Durandere wish to come along in a humble expedition, particularly in light of your honor has other, shall we say, conservative views toward the expansion of foreign trade. I'll thank you not to make assumptions about the interest of my house, Lord. I've always acted what I believe to be my homeland's best interest, and I will continue. We have House Durandere do not give the warmest of welcomes to outsiders of the observatory. But I assure you that we took only the necessary precautions to defend the sea from external threats at a time. Surely the savior of Ishgard can understand our position. At any rate, the war's over, and our nation has entered a new age. I'm not inclined to stay idle by as House Durandere is left behind the times.
Yet, at this most vital of junctures, my son and heir remains lost at sea. My cousins I did too young or unwilling to task, so it falls to me to see to matters myself. I dare say there is some merit for you as well. After all, whatever negotiations you intend to conduct, they can only be aided by the presence of the head of Ishgard's highest high houses. Trust you have no objections. Your this assistance, my generous shaman. I will not dream of using it. Of course not. We'd but once, yes. But Gridania is much lovely this time. Yes, my intention was to begin our expedition at our closest neighbor. I will not Google that establishment then known as the Carline Camp. Is it the Carline can be this. Do take care not to lag behind, yes? Shaman, wait! There he goes. Well, let's head over to Gridania. So we're gonna go ahead and get started over in Gridania. Over to the Carline Canopy. Away they go. So this is Gridania. Why it's even more verdant than less than I departure. Thank you, dear Conscripts. Glad it live. Yet, this nation is home to a great number of our own kind. Convincing an elves intruder or two to commit fraud will be done in less than the time it takes to start, I will enlist the services of one of those. We come along, so mayhap you will listen. Oh wait, the shaman! Oh dear Juliet, this is precisely what I was hoping. I did some research about departure, no doubt this is common out to you, but with the Danians, there are times when I won't be easy to outsiders, if not to the degree of our own people. I fear the Count, whose good intentions might sound low prophets and offer, but we get wicked. Come, we must stop him! You there. I'm looking to speak with your nation's most prominent traders. Tell me where might such a person be quick about this man? Well, I'm not in the habit of entertaining outsiders. Rude, arrogant ones at least, or bugger off and do it yourself. What? Why, the sheer gall of them! With all due respect, though, shaman, we're guests in this land. Just as you and I were once very outsiders of good reputation, so too are these people wary of us. In a world outside the Holy See, our titles or the prestige of our houses will avail us no special privilege. Mayhap it would behoove us to conduct our affairs with a measure of humility. Phew, already grows a suspicion of townspeople. Let's try like another location. Mayhap one of the guilds, once this place is so well known. Good reason. Very well. Stop this by throwing me off. Love the Brothers Guild.
Yes, this place seems rather lively. No doubt we find someone willing to assist us here. I beg your pardon, my esteemed sir. I am a humble visitor from Ishgardian, and I was wondering if I might trouble you with a restaurant. What's that now? Wait, can it be Lord Francel? Ah, it is you! Whatever brings you to the 12th floor? What? I never came here. I did not think I had the pleasure. You would know me, but I sure know you. During the war, I plied my trade as a sales for the counter. But we came to dine at Lord Horshman's invitation, yes. Why, that I did. Lord Horshman was the most benevolent man. I believe this he joined Mother sharing good meal in the company of his friends and Aye, I was one of them. My fondly remember the time saw the stable, serving in his meat and meat. The want of the soul in his company, for a moment you could forget the good rule that's me. Somehow I serve you this day, long after I told the dining hall, but the Lord Horsham was a great man. I loved to return to Ishgard one day to visit him. Then the news of his tragic passing arrived. You know, hard to believe he's gone. As well, my friend, a day goes by that you don't remember. As he showed me the darkest of days. Though whatever one is past takes us knowing that the sacrifice was not enough. But because those like him and Georgette here, the wars at long last over, our nation will come to a new age of enlightenment and restoration. If there became a Ishgardian and hopes for steps in fear that with both our nations, might you perhaps know of any merchants or traders who might be interested in exploring such a possibility? Do I ever? Nothing would please me more than be able to return to the kindness that your countrymen showed me. So happens that you work for Black Rabbit Traders these days, perhaps you've heard of them. My center's in charge there, and she's always looking for promising business moves. I just read it. I'll bring her right over. Good man, if the cause is as it was. If does us find a position, now go on to meet this lady in my center. Let us you meet this lady in my center, Georgette. I suppose she'll be receptive to our offer. So you're the guest from Ishgar I heard so much about. I'm my center of Black Rabbit Traders fame. You have a business proposition. It's a pleasure and honor to make both your acquaintance at the center. I'm Francis Tahanan, and the person overseeing the reconstruction of our fair city, a task which includes building a thriving economy. To that end, I wish to invite the round criminal treaty concerns to establish outposts in our new commercial district. To replace you, will you not consider bringing your operations to Ishgar? I'd heard that you were guardians of your borders, but frankly, I wasn't expecting you to be such an eager and enthusiastic proposition. And it's an interesting one, I'll bet you that. Still, as much as I'd like to be of aid, I run a business here, not a charity. So I first ask, why should I expand to Ishgar? What do you offer that other places do? Well, one concern of course, I'm sure the nation offers businesses many opportunities. For example, well, aren't you a shrewd one? Yes, I have no doubt that the mellifluous musical stylings of Britannia's brilliant men of troubadours will serve to lift the spirits of Ishgardian fans after the war and loosen the strings of their coin purses and balances. Alright, let us take a miss me. Now Black Rabbit will come to Ishgar. Oh, thank you, Lady Messenger. You do us a kindness that we will not soon forget. You spend the well words. One thing out of our own business address. As I trust you are as well, no? In any event, I best be going. We'll have to take a full inventory to determine which of our findings are not. As they say, the traders do not smile on those who tell. Oh, thank you ever so much, my friend. I could never have done this without you. 80% of solutions will be expected to find myself lost. Your impeccable knowledge of the realm and constant pressure have served us well once more.
You succeed here despite the involvement of House Halal for Tom, not because of it. Citizens of the Sultanate are far more discerning. Fear not. I will show you how negotiations among the upper crust are done.
Next stop, Bulldog. First, go. Oh, Sergeant Ishgardian has been on strict law, but it's time we take to the road again. I hear they call Bulldog the jewel of the desert. It is a bustling center of trade and commerce. Let's guess wait to see what opportunities await us there.
I have been a good account Sultan is a boon in the culture nation. Locals and places do important to stretch on the nation. Unlike the rebel here, its people will no doubt afford
I got my research through the market district Bulldog is such a large nation with road exchange. I propose that we make that our first destination. As you may know, the exchange is quite a long story. This will be the nearest stone's throw of the airship landing, where we are to touch down.
Yes, let's be operating. I am like to fall asleep by standing around you. Don't listen to the rock players.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to Bulldog. Nald. Gonna go ahead and teleport to the Adventures Club. I've never seen such a spectacular array of exotic fruits and crops.
Those girls just over the money. There's no shame.
Good Lord, Gobbling got them no better. I was led to believe this was a culture society.
The array of wares is respectable at all, but
I've known this red bag gentles. When is a trader with a proper pedigree? Ah! How the foolish name do this also.
we'll go and secure our business partner first, Ace. You two may wait for me at an alehouse if you like, but I'm not taking.
Oh dear, there he goes again. I always trouble you as much, Jet, but would you be so kind as to go after him? Prisoners we made us in the dreams of the locals to work in Britannia. I've lived my entire life in Ishgardian and probably wear my own limitations. There's a good weapon, but the country Derby has, shall we say, not yet come to its realization. We'll run off the direction of Emerald Avenue, is it? I shall head to the quicksand in the meantime and see what news it might be.
You there, you know somebody with these spots, yes?
I seek to do business with the trader possessed of a reputation of
officials. You will introduce one to me afterwards. Aye, I'd be more than pleased, friend. And pray tell, how much is this introduction worth to you? Worth? You demand payment for your pilgrimage. You don't know how things work around here, do you, old man? In old Ar, information's a commodity like any other. Bloke only gets as much as he's willing to pay for. Clearly, the knowledge I got work is something to you. You wouldn't be standing here for me. So, we return to the question. How heavy is your coin purse, pilgrim? Allow me to handle this, old girl. Well met, my friend. How do you feel this fine day? If it ain't my favorite Ishgardian. Hard to recall women's brain by the latest happenings in the Sultan. Or some I would oblige to change my whispers to her on the sea. Oh, any other day and I would gladly trade rumors with you. Today, however, I meant only to offer a word of warning. And man is none other than the lord of the highest of our high houses. He breeds political intrigue and subsequent machination. Believe me when I say you do not wish to make an enemy. But do not take my word for it. Let's ask our friend Georgette. Heaven hells. On second thought, don't bother taking out your words. Whatever you are finding about the clearing. Now if you don't mind, I'm more pressing matters with it. What's the decision I do say so myself, or not? I shall return for long. The rumors will fully see you, so to say. Till next time, my friend. Fancy meeting you here, old girl. Never expected to find you in the company of the illustrious Count de Durandal. What was the occasion? I might ask you the same. Does the philandering son of Haas for Trump tend to upstage his betters? Hello, Charlemagne, you wound me. Rest assured, I meant to spare you from a potentially inexpedient encounter. The ways of information in these parts are inevitably sharper than they let on. They judge you to be less than knowledgeable about your surroundings. They will not hesitate to take advantage. If I did have a self-indulgence trip, I might have asked for it. But I'm asked of her, what brings you to the jeweled desert with good times? What information, Rattel, hopefully gleaned from our friend woman? Well, France is looking to stimulate commerce and trade in the firmament. Well, why didn't you come to me sooner? Do you think so little of your comrade de Manolin? Allow me to explain. My dear brother sister might employ my customer skill in mingling with more, shall we say, productive ends. After all, social gatherings are a prime opportunity for airing choice bits of rumor and gossip. Remember the time we bumped into each other at the ball and cooking? Oh, but I could regale you for hours with the juicy tales I talked about that particular experience. Now it's more about the fine ladies I encountered, but they're neither here nor there. That means that I've equipped myself with no small end of prestigious merchants and traders, including many I believe would be most amenable to the idea of expanding their operations to Ishgard. I dare say that few of them have the most fetching daughters as well. Wait, you need trouble yourself no further. I'll reach out to the parties in question and make the necessary arrangements. Jen, I only ask that you convince Lord Hanson to give me my have. Fair enough exchange, is it not? Worry not, Mr. Zamir. I will see to it that my lord remains focused on the task at hand and does not let his emotions lead him to enter into any potentially disadvantageous agreements, which shall be touched at a later juncture. Till next time, old girl. I do believe there is a banquet I should be attending. See you. I suppose you've been foppery, consider purpose and rare occasions. Though, needless to say, I could handle the negotiations just as well. We're sorry we can long last take our leave of this bastard. My Lord Franco was at Santara throughout the years. Still on the deed is done, and we are.
Welcome back, Georgette. And Lord Charlemont, may I ask if your negotiations bore fruit? What a man one came to your aid, you say? Splendid! His knack for befriending influential personages never ceases to amaze me. He asked if you put in a good word with Lady Linwood. I see. I was about to comment of how impressed I was that he was putting his natural abilities to work like cause. I see his motivations are the same as ever. Instead, his consistency is admirable. At any rate, it is clear that he's done a great service today, and with the ever-diligent Onawa, I decided to keep him honest. Yes, say we have little to worry about. I must thank you too for your efforts, Lord Charlemont. If you had not got to flag down that information mongo, we'd still be searching aimlessly in the streets. I must humbly ask you that you lend your prodigious skills to us at the next destination as well. You not agree, Georgette? You ready to take us on the road again, Georgette? Final destination awaits us. Limbs or lemons?
We must. Though you truly expect to find a reliable trading partner in that den of pirates' problems. You're even more of a fool than I thought.
Believe me, Lord Charlemont, I say that I bear no love for barbarous outlaws. That said, by all accounts, things have changed much in the years since Admiral Buffisven rose to power.
I have spoken of my son's disappearance to you in the past, have I not? By chance you have forgotten. It was those accursed pirates who took it from me, that I will never forgive them. It was 20 long years ago. He was a boy of great promise, possessed of a curious mind, a burning desire to see the world. Then a murderous band of sea reavers raided his vessel, and, just like that, he was gone. This day the rumors reach my ears. But Senegal, deep beneath the city, that someone resembling him has been seen wandering the streets. His father want to believe he still lives somewhere. It's only so long a man can. What I'm to say is, I would not trust a pirate as far as I could throw him. There's a scourge of a realm in my house, and I will have nothing to do with him.
You have my most heartfelt sympathies for the loss of your son, Lord Charlemont. By no means do I wish to open all wounds to our painful memories. Pray return to Ishgard ahead of us. Georgette and I should handle matters.
No, I will accompany you. Regardless of what happens, nay, precisely because of it, I will not shirk my duty of last as Lord of House Duradere. I will march into that wretched hive of murder and villainy, and seize from it a new age of prosperity, my house as due retribution for all they have taken.
Well, if this is what you wish, my lord, let's be on our way. My preliminary research has led me to conclude the area known as Bulwark Hall stands through the extra landing a suitable place to commence our efforts. So we're heading to turn point for each member of the Misfits team. Limbs and lemons all over decks because there is a market board next to the Etherite.
Fury, take me. Can all these people about that gods and the stench of salt and brine in the air? Let us agree that I best strictly take our leave of this faith, Professor. This is your research has enlightened you as to where we might find a suitable trading partner. Indeed it has, Shaman. I read that all goods incoming and outgoing must pass an inspection at a place called Melvin's Gate. No doubt that would be a productive place to begin at. So, well, let's go up to this Melvin's Gate, or whatever the place is called. This was wishful thinking of God, but would you not say, Lord Charlemagne, the supplicants of Ishgardian answer? Wait for me to complete a full utterance by that shop. To me that we have earned his trust. That's the Arcanist Guild. Your party, yes? My companions and I hail from Ishgar, and we come to Limzo to discuss matters of trade. You've most definitely come to the right place. Any inquiries you may have regarding duties, tariffs, private goods, whatever, I or one of my fellow associates will be more than happy to enlighten you. See, to be precise, we seek to introduce wares from your nation to our homeland, and need such terms we demand. Might you be able to recommend to us a trader in dealing in such wares? Aye, but of course. What you say so soon, my good man? In that case, you'll be wanting to talk of one of the great pirate poles here in town. Pirates? Aye, of course, it's the signing of the Galadian Accord, the more of an officially sanctioned agency, read in the Garlands at the Admiral's behest, taking part in honest trade and the like. Least that much can be said of the sanguine sirens and the crookeds. The bloody executioners are a whole nother matter, so I'd recommend you limit any dealing and negotiation you like partaking in to the former two. I reckon the sanguine sirens would be a good start, Senny. They're known to be a bit more welcoming to outsiders like yourself. You'll find them over in the tavern known as the Missing Member, here for the parley. Yes, I do well enough. Thank you for your time, and I can scarcely believe this, but especially you know, of course. Well, Hansel, let's show the way to this missing member. To go over to the Afghans to get there. I'm going to say yes, let us be on our way. Why the fury? Why, it's a veritable haven of pirate witches. I will not back down from the challenge. Watch closely, Lord Francel. Let me show you how a deal is made.
Greetings and welcome to the missing number. You have a reservation, sir?
I do not. I've come from Ishgard to discuss matters of trade with Captain of the Steam Secret Sevens, and I was told that I'd find her here.
You were you? Why, yes, I suppose you might. Make yourself comfortable, and I'll go let the captain know she's got a new visitor. How's you want, Thailander? State your business quick, you best always on the roll. The starting to see you got to the sea with the fishes, but I knew it goofed you.
Press down your hand, my lady. I meant to only consider you any potential business proposition which would benefit. I hail from the nation, Ishgardian, and I do believe your fine wares will be most highly sought after in our nation.
Ishgard, you must be tough to think any part of that you've ever seen off a mind to sit one with the bleeding snoozer wasting on the edge of the world. You must have me confused with that puppy-shirted captain of the Krakens. Or someone else again much swagger than sense. Now get out of my sight, but got out your blabbing tongue and tussing tonight, stew.
So important, I should seek my leave, and I shall take my living on seek out those Krakens. I think you would have got this, and you will say something.
I said, get about. Wait a bleeding minute. Does that self-righteous face of yours seem so bloody familiar? Ah, never mind. I bigger fish to gut. I've gone from here. You'll be joining them. If I were you, I'd be taking your advice to heart. You'll find the Krakens at the 7th stage just past here and beyond the Drowned Marsh. I do hope your parley there proves more fruitful. By the way, it should be noted that the head of the Krakens is a man by the name of Carvalan de Gorgon. Is an Ellison. Ah! This might prove a little bit more fruitful. So let's go ahead and port over Stonehenge. Welcome to the 7th Siege, which you care to peruse our diverse array of exotic herbs and spices.
Pardon me, my good lady. I am Charlemagne of Hazeltine, and I have travelled to your fair nation from Ishgardian. Do you and your colleagues perchance be interested in selling your fine spices in my home? I can assure you many of my countrymen would be willing to pay a handsome price for them.
200, you say? My sincere apologies, Goose, but in accordance with company policy, we're not entering into partnerships with parties from the Holy See this time.
No parties from the Holy See?
What insular closed-mind nonsense is...
What I mean to say, we are prepared to make the arrangement most advantageous, as advertising a salted hobbit herring, let's say.
Wit, our astrologers have devised a method to accurately gauge one's personal location during the gods of season, which I do believe will be most beneficial to esteemed properties such as yourselves.
To think the old man would be willing to reveal the hot treasured house secret to outsiders. Dastardly, despicable pirates, no less. Perhaps there's hope for Ishgardian yet.
excuse me for a moment? Captain, yes, we're not. I was just about to bid our guest farewell as per explicit was not to. What's that? Are you certain? See, I'll convey the message then. Forgive me for my hasty decision. The captain says he will entertain your proposition, but on one condition: he will only speak to the adventurer here. I see. In that case, I have little choice. Judge said, I have done little to deserve your charity, but I would ask you this one. Might I entrust the negotiations to you? Very well then, you come this way. After Cobble and the captains meet you atop the stairs. One more thing, you are by no means to speak his name, or describe his face to anyone from Ishgard, or he will personally inherit you. No hard feelings, please. My associate has apprised me of the situation. So this delegation from the sea wishes to establish trade relations with us, don't they? The Ishgardians, consumed only with that petty war, living out their days in that gloomy frigid land with passion and imagination. Just thinking back to my dreary days in that miserable place is enough to make me ill. Or the war's end, fear that a new wind blows in my own land. Well, I am not so naive to assume they have left their past entirely behind. I will trust that the sea's desire to change, so that of the man who has come to me with that have, is sincere. Anything to keep that most fearsome love and acquaintance of yours from making things difficult. Gerald, the document. This here is an agreement consenting to the formal commencement of trade with Crocken's hospital. It is in Gerald's name, and marked with our official seal to authorize the transaction. I would appreciate if you deliver this to the Captain on my behalf. Are you quite sure about this, Captain? Let us be thankful for that adventurer showing up what he did. That man that forced his way to my office, I'm sure everything might be strange though. Long years the mere sight of the man's face filled me with. Seeing it again now, I feel only this odd sense of nostalgia. Yet dare not entertain thought of doing anything more. It only served to undo all I have accomplished. No mind to give my freedom for whatever I might gain. Space, yes, this will do. Well, do you have anything to show for your efforts? Why, this is more than I dared to hope we would achieve. However, did you manage this? You did. Far to know, this man clearly has done his research on our great nation. I commend him for his wisdom and patience. That he
great. I have finally accomplished that which I sought to here in Urza. I can finally return to Ishgardian in triumph, as befitting the Lord of the highest of houses. I'm your dad, Shaman, you your dad. This day, the day the finest goods from the realm over are traded freely in the markets of Bedlar, is all but a promise. Gisette, Shaman, I must thank you once more for accompanying me in this journey. Owing to your tireless efforts, our mission has succeeded beyond my loftiest expectations. I do believe it's past time that we return home. Preparations that must be seen to, yes? But of course, speaking of which, I have been giving considerable thought as how we might best organize a new commercial district with that end. I would be most grateful to you will visit the location and share your thoughts upon our return. My time is valued, you might imagine, but I suppose I can spare a moment or two to lend my expertise. It's most appreciated, my lord. In that case, let us each attend to any unresolved matters we have here, then reconvene back in the firmament at our earliest opportunity. Travel in safety, my friends. It is but a short walk from here to the Featherfall Commercial District. Allow me to show the way. Also give credit where credit is due, my friends. This place is almost beginning to look halfway habitable. Ansel, we wonder if you'd ever come home. Brothers, and you too, sister. A wonderful it is to see you all again. Oh, but you must hear the news. Our veil and fun could all praise us just now. Why, if even half of what we have heard is true, it would appear your excursion abroad has proved most fruitful. And this off the back of the Diadem's designation as the official gathering ground for restoration. Though due to extol the potential to our leaders, I doubt we would have received the necessary approval and funding. Do wish God a great service, friends, as your sister cannot be more proud. And to the siblings, you flatter me overmuch. Why, I could not have hoped to accomplish even a fraction of this without the expertise and influence of my esteemed companions. That I have no doubt, Mr. Somehow. As you have so selflessly served Ishgard during the war, continue to go above and beyond in this era of peace. Words to express my gratitude. My most admirable Lord Charlemont, pray accept my humble gratitude for accompanying my impulsive brother.
in his travels, for opening his horizons to your vast experience of worldly wisdom.
Yes. We can only hope the boy gains something from my presence.
Franzel, we are not here simply to shower you with gifts. No, we were hoping that we might lend our aid to your efforts in a more tangible fashion. Indeed, after all, we're not due for the goods to flow only in one direction. The coin flows in the other, no? Allow me to be more direct. The Sky Steel Manufactory has recently opened a new branch in Featherfall, yes? I've a mind to spend some time there myself, overseeing repair and maintenance orders, putting wares on display for potential set of buyers of the realm over, and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, Vale and I have discussed the matter at length with respect to our plans for my trip by purchasing a bunch of natural resources harvested with the diadem and sea travels. I have no words. Yes, this is the biggest objective would mean the world to me. Sons and daughters of Horse have not. Mayhap I misjudged them. Hawked and branded as heretics with the highborn and common folk alike, horses with the lost of kin, friends and other powers alike will use a bloody war. Still, they forge ahead to build a brighter future for our nation. So long, of them too earnest and grief for their own good. Perhaps that this hope and enthusiasm is precisely what Ishgard needs in this new age. Would that my own son be here as well. He too could be among those leading the effort to transform our society for the generations to come. Strange, it's not? Somehow more certain than ever that he is alive somewhere on this road, doing great things in his own right. Mayhap one day he will return to me, mayhap not. Either way, the decision is his, and his alone to make. For so long, clung to the past. There was no place for me in this new age of openness, change. But the truth is clear to me now. This is a new world we live in. We must all adapt and leave behind. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. The passionate, capable young men and women around me will show me the way. My sincere apologies for that, Lord Charlemagne. It seems Miss Sivert and I got somewhat carried away in conversation. If you're ready, it would be my pleasure to escort you to Fellow. There's a notion in my head that Carvelin is Charlemagne's son. Oh, isn't that a thing? That's something. Bridget, Lord Charlemagne, over here. I did not imagine that your preparations were proceeding so briskly, Lord Ransom. One might wonder if they are proceeding too hastily, yet at the same time, one cannot help but be impressed. You're too kind, my lord. I'm pleased to say that the Featherfall markets are now ready to open. Truly, you could not have accomplished this without you. Nor you, Judette, nor my dear siblings, my associates, and all in Ishgard and the three nations who've expended efforts on our behalf. But all of you, my loftiest dreams to rebuild the Fellland, have gone for naught. Thank you, my friends. Don't forget your kindness and generosity for the rest of my days. Yea, 'tis I who owes you thanks, Lord Ransom. Traveling with you has done much to open my eyes. I am not too prideful to admit it. I hope to lead house to enter into aid your prosperity. There is much I must yet learn of the world outside Ishgard, a world to which I have been blind for far too long.
return for helping me to learn this lesson, allow me to offer you some parting words. You've accomplished much here already. You do not rest on your laurels. The greatest challenges are yet to come.
Thank you, my lord. Rest assured that I have no intention of shirking my duties. As more and more people flock to the government to help the West about the trades, my ability to manage affairs here will be tested like never before.
Indeed. Yet I suspect you all. Still, should you ever find yourself over your head, do not hesitate to call upon House Durandare. That I should know. Rogette, might you have a moment's backwards? But there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
You should be getting back my task at hand. Till we meet again, my friends.
Actually, would have reminded me the black remained us a while longer. Oh well. The event, the matter I will discuss with you concerns the throne. If you're not otherwise occupied, I should very much need to hear your thoughts. Thank you for entertaining my request. There is another who I believe will be keen to hear what you have to say. I shall be arriving on.
Georgette, the Khan mentioned there was someone you wished to introduce to me, but I did not expect it to be you. Tell me, how have you fared since last we met?
Mayhap I should have surmised that you were already acquainted. Georgette accompanied Lord Franson on our trade delegation to 3 nations. This year would not have been nearly as successful if it was without an insight. Since returning home, I have been pondering many matters. Long as House Durandare stood at fore and done its full duty to protect our countrymen from heretics and the Horde. But Ishgard now enters a new era. In these changing times, how must House Durandare adapt to just serve our nation? This is the question that most occupies my thoughts. Our nation turns its eyes to the outside world. Once more look within. House Durandare shall see that our nation thrives as never before. Every Ishgard is able to reap the benefits of peace and prosperity.
I am not sure what to say about it, but clearly your journey has had quite an effect on me.
Needless to say, I wholeheartedly agree with your noble aim, and promise to offer whatever aid is in my power. On my knights as well are such ways, which they might serve people, not that their blades are no longer needed. A true lack of manpower, you need to say the word. Very good. First task them to carry out some long demonstrations of food, which remains in a most sorry state. Will not suffice to physically rebuild the city. No. For our citizens to truly prosper, we will need a steady flow of goods and services. A healthy economy is the lifeblood of any nation. For all. To that end, I also intend to put House Durandare's fleet of airships to use, shelling materials to and from far-off lands.
You rode one of our vessels yourself when you aided us in filling this strong vision, did you not? You will forever have my gratitude for your efforts that day.
Event, we will have need of pilots and machines, and in far numbers than we have now. There are many here who will benefit from the trade, by which they might earn their keep. We will recruit these individuals and train them to the best of our ability. For this, I would enlist the service of a knowledgeable and patient instructor. Mayhap there is someone you could recommend.
Why, yes, I do believe I know just the man. He knows our airships inside and out and has a remarkable passion for sharing his government's fun. He is battle tested as well. He was the very pilot who sent help us frequently sort of picture after all. His name is Sestival, and do not let his youth fool you. He is as knowledgeable and reliable as many men twice his age.
That said, there is a rub. I've seen neither hide nor hair of his since the war ended. He suffered a wound in this last battle, and I have heard rumors that he has since fallen on hard times. Many such men he got are living in the room these days. It is a most unfortunate situation, one that does not reflect well in our house, or our nation. To wipe these brave souls must do it now. So I turn to you, Georgette. Might I task you with seeking out this system and relaying my offer? I have already drawn up a contract, made the written bond. Which is a matter of but by a recent war between 3 nations, must convince me that when it comes to negotiating with the company, you are far more capable than I. Besides, if I am to bring my plans to fruition, there is another whose aid I must petition, and with all haste. You do me this favor and speak with Sestival in my stead. And I too shall return to Ratlaplan and recruit as many knights as I can for the house. That would be most appreciated, and with that, I will take my leave. May your meeting with Sestival be. So we'll swing back to the Aetheryte Plaza, then teleport over to the If some system old trust, by the fury, are mine eyes to be believed? What's this? Count Solomon de Durandale would possibly entreat your services as an instructor and mentor to experiencing airship pilots throughout the... Look! You may be the slayer of gods, but if this is your idea of a jest... it is true you say, then of course I accept. I would be a fool not to. But why would the lord of the highest of houses, and a hero such as yourself, would turn to a broken-bodied nobody rotting his days away in the broom is beyond my comprehension. Pray allow me to say that it was a true honor to have had you on board my airship in the operation to retake the Stern Vigil. The mere memory of that trip has carried me through even the darkest of days. At any rate, the letter goes on to state that should I accept the offer, I am to report to the site of the planned training facility, which, according to this, is to be constructed here in the Broom, at once. And I do believe I am inclined to do just that. Might I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me? It has been a while since I consulted with nobles, and I fear I might do something to embarrass myself. According to the letter, the site in question is just beyond here. Shall we? You must be Sistebald. On behalf of House Jordan, I thank you for entertaining my offer. Allow me to get right to the matter at hand. As you may know, Lord Francis of the Bolts of Trade with some of the most prestigious merchants from the three nations have borne considerable fruit. Such we have need for capable airship pilots to shuttle supplies to and fro. Lord Drillmond has spoken highly of your expertise. Have you trained the next generation of pilots who will sail Ishgardian in the future? It is my hope that this will also serve to provide an honest, profitable trade for a number of the unfortunate souls who call this place home. My lord, I do not know what to say. You show great mercy to this battered, broken man. Give him a chance to reel with his life in a way he never imagined. I am honored and blessed to accept your offer. For as long as I draw breath, I will serve your cause with every ounce of strength and passion that I am able to muster. There is also the matter of securing the funds necessary to operate the new facility, as well as to maintain our fleet. Lord Edmond, I trust I can count on the support of House Baton's in this matter. It is no longer my decision to make, but I will consider with Arturo. I see no reason why he would not be receptive to your cause. You arrived at Fort Alman and said you would speak with me in private. I must admit I had my doubts as to what you had in mind. But can I very well turn a blind eye to the influence men and women of our society, can I? Not when the savior of Ishgard stands before me, ready to fight for them. That is why you brought Mr. Lemaire here, is it not? You may think yourself subtle, though, Charmant, but I am wise to your ways. After all, this is not the first time you brought me around to your cause. This time, at least, I can say it is a noble one. For years, House has turned out for time to struggle for supremacy. We're not so different, you and I. Such a terrible thing that we take advantage of each other from time to time. I think not. Besides, you cannot very well let you live usually traveling away in the front lines, fighting for men and women who have been forgotten for far too long. As members of Ishgar's most privileged class, it is our calling to lead our nation to a new era of prosperity and enlightenment, and I, for one, have no intention of shirking this duty. Thanks to your efforts, houses turned out for Tom have awakened to the plight of Ishgar's former roofing, and the restoration of the room has begun in earnest. Alright. Let's head back inside the firmament to do the next of our quests.
If you're just joining us, Genova has completed Ishgardian restoration, and we are working on a number of side quests. We will now head over here for the next quest, spawning from the main chain, called A Fashionable Friendship. If you like what you see in this broadcast, hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, like on Facebook. Here we go.
Oh, it's you again! Have you heard? All sorts of merchants are grasping across the realm to develop all. We were just going to head over there to see for ourselves. You should come with us. It'll be so exciting. This isn't supposed to be exciting, Farrakhan. These outsiders are the competition. I'm going to start them out. Let's get one now. Hey!
Well, here we go.
Oh! Oh! This is amazing! I've never seen anything like any of these things before! If only fashion is eye-catching was abound, I didn't think you could earn good coin here. Ah! Whatever shall we do, sister? Indeed. Hey, what's the matter? You're looking awfully glum. Oh, hello there. My brother and I heard the traders from around the world had set up shop in the department, so we come to peruse their wares. And what's more, Mother was kind enough to give us some extra gifts to buy us such a special treat. There's one most delicious looking exotic fruit they caught my eye, but sadly it's just a bit too expensive. Still, we don't want to settle for anything less. Said all, if you need money, why don't you just earn it? That's what we do. We make all sorts of things and sell them for good coin.
Well, aren't you a spirited one? If you're hurting for Gil, maybe we could make a substitute.
What kind of deal?
Haha, a tough negotiator, I see. Here's the story. I'm a hunter from the Trevanian Falllands, and a pretty good one, if I do say so myself. I was on my way back to the wilds after jumping off Machulo. That's what hit me. It's bleeding cold out there. I could use myself a new overcoat. Well, I'm not looking for anything fancy. It used to be warm and toasty in the Pacific Storm Wind. That's been for me. Could any of you young ones be able to help hunt?
Ah, good be ever. You just watch. We'll whip you the finest coat you'll ever see before you can bat an eyelash.
Good to hear it. I'll be lingering around the markets for a while still, so you can just bring it on back to me whenever it's free.
Well, looks like we have a job to do. It's up to Ron Bearfield to be any tools. Would you like to come along? This is an empirical. I can go on the two, you get some club and all that shit, yes? Oh yeah, well the way let's meet back here. Alright everyone, see you to work.
I reckon someone like you'd have more important matters on plate than 10 children. Well, I suppose I don't want to talk. Any road, I imagine you'll be going on to see that they don't get themselves into trouble.
Oh, you came too, good. There's something I wanted to ask you. What sort of fabric do you think is best for making an overcoat? Kirikul and I, we really don't know anything about weaving, you see. It's Cell who fancies herself a seamstress.
Well, if it ain't the hero of Ishgard, well, I'm glad to see you as well. I've been trying to get these lads to tell me just what sort of fabric they need, but they can't seem to give me a straight answer. So, will it be? Ha! Is that all? Well, why didn't you say so? All that is just a thing for you. Here you go. I reckon this will serve you well enough. Here.
Thank you. Why, it most certainly will. Many thanks, my good man.
So now we're gonna have to go over to the other side, head over straight to Golden Prairie Fields.
Run around the corner. Downstairs to Golden Prairie Field. Raskin, there's a favor I would ask of you.
Well, if it isn't LaSalle, what can I do for you and your friends today?
A hunch we met at the markets is Harris to make him an overcoat. Do you have a needle and thread we could borrow?
I do indeed, but I can't just let you have it. Why, you so much as pricked your finger by tools. I never hear the end of it.
No need to fear. Georgette is here to watch over me and see that I'm perfectly safe. Isn't that right, Georgette?
I see. Well, Savior Ishgard is willing to watch for you. Who am I to oppose? Here you go. Just be careful with them, yes? Here.
Thank you! Thanks, Raskin. You're the best!
Now we're gonna have to make the long run back.
Well, I do believe we have everything you need. So get started then. Ah! Say, why do I go with this part here? Ah, just hold it in place. Fold it over. Yes, just like that. And now stitch right there. Exactly! You're natural. Why, it's a perfect fit. Our best work yet, if I do say so myself. How does it feel, good sir?
It's sturdy, warm, and even a fair bit more stylish than I've been expecting. You've got yourself one satisfied customer, lass. I reckon this should cover it. Go and buy yourself something nice. Now. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. And thank you. We could have done this without you. Here, this is your share. Hi. Oh. What? This is just about all of it. Well, since you did just about all the work, seems only fair. Together with what our mother gave us, we have enough here to buy our fruit. Speaking of mother, we'd best have Pepper Boy says roaring what's become of us. Can we come back to play again? Of course, you're welcome to visit any time. Hi. How nice it must be to have a mother to return to.
And don't look so down, lass. Being able to help out a couple of nobles ain't nothing to seize at. And I reckon the friendship you made today will serve you well. Speaking of friends, I've got the thing to cheer you up. How would you like to take a baby chocobo off my hands?
A baby chocobo?
Aye. Hatched from the egg of one of my best birds. I've been having the damnedest time trying to train it. Doesn't seem suited for the hunting life. And so I thought it could use a new family. How'd you like to be its new mother?
Me? Its mother? Why, yes, I'd like that very much. And with the coin we earn, we can buy food and everything. The other ones are gonna be over the moon when the heroes come and live with us. That's his little one, Jessica too. Your door's check with. On, let's go tell him right now.
You know, Trudette, just looking at you and those children, calls to mind the time I gave on you and ye sail in childhood. Gods, how time flies. But speaking of time flying, I'd best moving on. I've got a chocobo to deliver, and inspect the road for me. Till next we meet, lass. See you. Right, we're gonna go now to our next quest. Should be over here. Oh, we'll be actually over here. Play with a gathering of Galians. Boy, if it isn't the same with Ishgard, and the hero helped us deal with that stray Galican the other day. You could have come at a better time, for reasons I cannot begin to imagine. One of those confounded cats is back, and what's more, it appears so are its friends. Or so be told. As you might imagine, we are at something of a loss as how to address the situation. The tales I've heard are true. These creatures reaching hell from the sea of clouds. Some squalls, in fact, believed to be a type of void scent. Why, it's enough to send a shiver up a man's spine. Will you say that we simply can allow these baleful creatures to prowl about the firmament as they please? And so I beg you, might you be so kind as to look to there? Find some way to save us from this formidable puppy menace. One of my cohorts mentioned that he saw the beast roaming just a ways down the road.
And you take this pouch of dried cloud. It said that the little beast can resist a serpent.
Right, well, we're going to, head on up.
Second Hills Street near the FFXIV. Shoot the shadows of the vortex lines.
I found it, but what's this? The very creatures guides have been overcome to the pieces of lizards. Wherever did he get its paws on such garb?
That is not garb, my unlearned friend.
Another one! Inspect! What else is this?
I am the that is to say, but I am but an innocent traveler upon this far from my thrones. There was once a time when I once made it my mission to journey to the far ends of this road.
You get furious to turn against me, spurn the cat, and deny this rightful place in the hierarchy of battles. But these days I have adopted a more peaceful approach, and simply do all in my power to see that these creatures are appreciated for the lovely balls of inevitable cuteness that they are. Now, let us return to the topic of the Gilligan's Guard. Moving to something about it. Did you know that it is said that no one has seen such guard move, that every unfortunate soul even made an attempt to net hissing, howling rage? Event is true in that sense, but it cannot be said that Gilligan's garb is not garb at all, but rather an extension of the creature's corporeal form. Not only might, it be said, but I proclaim it loudly and with the utmost of confidence. Likewise, I would posit that these laid silks are evidence that the Gilligat has adapted to its chilly surroundings, for the all the creatures and Polbelly who seem to be in control of proof that it has been dining on the most sumptuous of feasts.
You mean that someone has been feeding this creature?
And that surprises you, why, just gaze into those innocent eyes. See how his tail makes it hurl such enchanting, enigmatic place. Behold, how it grows what is business, entirely unburdened by the expectations of mortal men.
I thought the new animal could be more delightful than Gilligats.
And falling in the air above our heads, but to see one of such stout and ample proportions, why, I am simply overwhelmed with the sheer force of its immeasurable force. Oh, what I can bear no longer! I simply withdraw the creature close. I must brush it with spur, with 200 tears, with the nose, and do it over. Oh, what a cute little kiss!
Yes, what a good kitty you are!
Wait, heavens! Do you think I've reached a strong command? Must do it at once. Come on! Ah! I'm not so sure about this. Perhaps chasing it isn't the wisest course of action. But I suppose I have no choice. I swore not to be present behind safe door. Let us exercise due caution.
And up the stairs we go. so many of them.
All this commotion, quiet, all of you. Scare them away.
Yeah, so you are the master of these creatures, I presume?
Master? Hardly. I simply took defeating one that way to find out the panels of the let's go. So come home and find out, well, you can see for yourself.
I am not unsympathetic to your situation, my friend. It's difficult allow these creatures to run rampant on the world. All their goodness have always been damned. They are monsters, after all. All I knew is they'd never done me any harm. Well, give them a snack, they'll crawl right up next to you and let you cuddle them and nuzzle your noses to your heart's content. Generous and giving us a kill cat. Tell my friend, just how does it feel to cuddle and nuzzle these most delightful creatures? How can I put it? The fur is soft and smooth, the nose is toasty warm, the scoot nubbles tickle the face, and they give it the most delightful aroma, that of freshly washed bed linens, or perhaps goes to bed right out. They smell good, that's what I'm saying. You need say no more, for verily, there is no creature so heavenly as the cat. Yeah! At any rate, I can assure you I've been in contact with officials at the medical court, hopes of finding proper homes for the creatures as soon as I possibly can. I surely agree they deserve them much. Please don't chase them away. Well, at the very least, they pose no danger, and the population is under control. I suppose I can overlook the matter for the time being. But be forewarned, should the situation change, the creatures prove a threat, not hesitate to use when necessary. Isn't that so, friend? What's this? You wish to accompany my journey? Oh, why did you not say so sooner? It will be a pleasure none of both. Come, my puppy friend. Let us spread our love for all things feline far and wide across the land. That's done. We have one more quest to go. For this spawn chain is heading following all adventures. I'm just gonna have to go around the hall and down into the wall. Hey! That rhymes. Honor and pleasure indeed to be wished to your presence. As it just so happens, there was a matter regarding which I was hoping to consult with an esteemed adventurer such as yourself. Competent matters and arguments to all plans and starting goals in the new residents here in the village. Thanks, no small part due to your success on our path. Our countless adventurous tradesmen and vendors of yours have chosen to make this visit. Has been completed. We finally have a place to put them on. There is, however, just one problem. We have, at least as far left to see, certain role of the adventurous guilds that one might find in other nations. A role which will become increasingly vital as our population continues to grow.
So I have decided to devote this building we stand before that very purpose. Unfortunately, and I am rather embarrassed with this. I am not entirely clear on precisely what other businesses engage with these guilds, and in turn, what sort of structure might best serve that purpose. But very enlightened friend, what would you say is the defining characteristic of an active, successful adventurous guild? So that is the primary purpose of Adventurers Guild. If adventurers are to render assistance sufficiently and swiftly, it certainly stands to reason that needs to be a dedicated venue, that they may receive petitions from townsfolk. Well, thank you, my friend. The insight you shared with me will no doubt in transforming this venue into one that will serve all adventurers in the Firmament and make them feel at home. If I could impose you just one step, I can speak to some of your peers. If you find a generous soldier who will be willing to stop by. Well, an adventurous guild without adventurers is hardly worth it. Many thanks, my friend. I have no doubt that this has the same wish for our fellow adventurers. Your words resonate with them far more than mine. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and speak with our adventurers downstairs. Got one over here.
Oh, is there something you need from me? I know Adventurous Guild, eh? I've only just arrived from Moldar. I'm still learning the lay of the land. I'm embarrassed a bit. I was hoping there might be a place where I could meet some veteran types to learn a thing or two. Color me interested.
There she goes. I'm gonna go ahead and head downstairs. And down here.
St. George Church, always a pleasure to see you. What brings you to the Firmament? They need to build an adventurous guild in Featherfall, you say. I do believe I speak for everyone when I say it's a most welcome development indeed. After all, it's been rather tedious going from door to door every day. Asking the townspeople that have any tasks requiring an adventurous expertise. If there's anything you can do to see the new facilities rise to success, I'm more than happy to do it.
Head down over here.
Need assistance with something, friend? In that case, I would encourage you to call one of my colleagues. If you're but an apprentice here, I might blow off. What's that you say? A new gathering place will be open again in the firmament. This is wonderful news indeed. I relocated here from Linz to learn a new trade, but I must admit I find myself being a little touch homesick at times. I also think it may be a place where I could meet more travelers through the latest tales and talents from my home life. I must visit it at once. Now we're gonna head back inside. Here.
Ah, there you are, friend. I'm pleased to inform you a number of our peers have already graced us with their presence. This place is starting to grow more and more like an honest-to-goodness adventurous guild with every moment. Rest assured that I will do everything in my power to see that this place reaches home away from home for all adventurers to pay a visit to the ruling sea. Pray forgive me for imposing on this esteemed sacred Ishgardian with such a trivial task. You've done us a great service today, and for that you have my most sincere gratitude. And whenever you're invited to grace us with your presence, our doors will always be open.
And that concludes Ishgardian Restoration for patch 5.3x on Genova with Georgette Lemaire from the Royal Court Free Company of Genova and the 502nd Joint Fire Division Wing, the Brave Witches. My name is Bong Boy Pongtoy, the gift that keeps on giving. Tune in next time when it will be Curl's turn to go through this, and also later this month we'll be having glorious combat over at the Wolves Den on Okami Rojo Live, and we'll also have Miku Ino run through Crystal Tower Raid Series. If you like what you see in this podcast, please be sure to hit the heart button, the follow button in your Twitch player, the like button on Facebook, and the subscribe button on YouTube. On behalf of everyone in the Royal Court, Genova World, Ether Data Center, and Final Fantasy XIV, may you ever walk in the light and darkness of the crystal. It's bye for now. Good night.